If your bank account says zero, don't skip this video, because what I'm about to tell you could save you years of frustration. Everyone keeps telling you that you need money to make money. That's only half the truth. What you really need is to stop thinking like someone who's broke. Read that again. Because having $0 isn't what keeps people poor. It's the decisions they make while they have $0. And if you don't fix those decisions now, it won't matter whether you make your first $1,000 or your first 100,000. You'll lose it. Let me ask you something. If someone deposited $100,000 into your bank account today, would you honestly know exactly what to do with it? Not what you want to do. What you should do. Most people wouldn't. They'd buy a better car, move into a nicer apartment, upgrade their phone, eat at places they've only seen on Instagram, and little by little, that money would disappear. Not because they're stupid, because nobody ever taught them how money actually works. That's why starting with zero isn't a curse. It's an opportunity, because you have the chance to build the right habits before real money ever reaches your hands. Most people are chasing money. You should be chasing value. Money is just the reward. Think about the people who get paid the most. They're not always the smartest. They're not always the hardest workers either. They're usually the people who solve the biggest problems. A surgeon solves a life-threatening problem. A software engineer builds systems that save companies millions. A salesperson helps businesses make more money. A content creator gets millions of people to pay attention. Different jobs. Same principle. They create value first. The money comes second. Now compare that to the average person. Every morning they wake up asking, how can I make more money? Wrong question. A better question is, what skill can I develop that people are willing to pay for? That single change in thinking can completely transform your future. Because money doesn't come from wishing. It comes from becoming useful. And here's where most people fail. They spend years consuming, watching videos, scrolling social media, reading motivational quotes, waiting for the perfect moment. But they almost never create anything. They don't write. They don't learn a valuable skill. They don't build. They don't practice. Imagine spending 1 hour every single day learning something that companies actually pay for. Video editing, sales, programming, copywriting, graphic design, AI automation. After 1 year, you're no longer competing with people who only consume. You're competing with professionals. That's the difference. The internet has made learning almost free. You don't need permission anymore. You don't need expensive schools. You don't need wealthy parents. You need consistency. That's it. And consistency isn't exciting. Nobody posts on social media about practicing for the 300th day in a row. Nobody celebrates the nights you spend learning, while everyone else is watching Netflix. But those invisible days, those are the days that build your future. The problem is that people want visible success without invisible work. It doesn't happen that way. Every successful person you admire has thousands of boring hours that nobody ever saw. Hours of failure, hours of doubt, hours of repetition. Success isn't built during the exciting moments. It's built during the ordinary ones. So if you're sitting there thinking, I have nothing, you're wrong. If you have time, if you have internet, if you're healthy enough to learn, you already have assets that millions of people wish they had. The real question is, what are you doing with them?